Okay, so sadly, this is the last day. I was actually ready to go home, but yeah, it has been a really fun internship at the farm, and I will miss chickens and I will miss people here.
Yep. That's how you get disinfected, and then you can go on the farm.
So today we would be injecting vaccines for chickens in the coop. This coop actually had 40,000 chickens, and each one needed to be vaccinated, every single one. So usually it takes around like 5 days to do one coop, and the entire farm has 200,000 chickens. So go figure. Uh, we have an inactivated version of the vaccine, and we have an activated version. The inactivated version, these vaccines are avian influenza, Newcastle disease, and infectious bronchitis. So for the inactivated version, we use a syringe gun, and we would inject the vaccine into between the superficial and deep pectoral muscles. Then after that, we would give the vaccine in an activated form in the form of eye drops. So we have to do that for every chicken. Um, Usually, this activity takes uses around 4 people because they need 2 people to like help do the restraining, which 2 people is like enough to make it like fast. And then we need one person doing the eye drops and then one person doing the vaccination. At first, when the doctor told me that we would use one needle for 500 chickens, I was skeptical, but then like the needle is kind of like sharp, it's kind of strong, so it's not like one of those needles that you use once for like blood drawing. Yeah, so it was okay. The gun was really powerful. Like, the worker said that he once accidentally shot the vaccine into his own hand and it hurt so much for hours. So honestly, I was very scared of the gun because the needle was sharp and also it had injected into many chickens. And the pressure of the vaccine that comes out of the gun is like quite high. So yeah, and injecting the vaccine into a lot of chickens, sometimes you will get tired because it's 200 chickens, 200,000 chickens. You will eventually get tired, and then sometimes you might mess up and inject yourself. But yeah, I tried to be very careful, so nothing happened. But actually, the other group, one of the workers actually accidentally pricked herself with the needle, so she had to go to the hospital to get that checked out.
จึ๊บปึ๊บจบง่ายไม่ยากนะเอาเลย
So we actually had a injection time, working time of around 2 minutes and 5 seconds for 20 chickens. I counted. So yeah, so basically 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That's about 6.25 seconds per chicken. This is including the time where you have to inject the vaccine and then put the eye drops and put the chicken back into its coop as well, its cage. Yeah. So if you actually calculate it, the entire coop with like 40,000 chickens, it would take around 12 hours to do the entire thing. So, yeah. This doesn't include like breaks. It's just straight 12 hours. So, yeah. And then actually I also counted how many cages there were in one row. There were 184 cages. Each cage would have around like 7 to 8 chickens, maybe like oh no, 6 to 7 chickens depending, but the max capacity would be 8. So usually they're all kind of full. Um so I calculated about like maybe if there's 184 cages and there's 7.5 chickens per cage, Yeah. So 40,000 chickens. And also, there's 184 cages per row, but there are 4 rows stacked on each other, and there are more like stacks. They're literally stacked, so many stacks. So 40,000 sounds reasonable. Actually, when we were injecting the vaccines, it took us like half an hour, and I remember like injecting so many chickens, and I looked back to see how much progress we have made, and like literally it looks like we haven't moved anywhere at all. Like there are so many chickens. So yeah, I really had fun on my internship, and I'm so glad to my friends Sunpai and Gam for coming along with me. And yeah, we had lots of fun, and I'll probably want to come back. Bye. Thank you for sticking around and watching my vlogs. Yes.